Buenas tardes, profe, ¿cómo estás? Espero que estés muy bien. Voy a empezar a leer, pues, los textos. Entonces, pues, sí. For Dictor Gloss, postcard. Dear Zoo, you won't believe it, but I'm in New York with my class. I'm having the time of my life. We have seen so many great things. I don't know where to start. We have taken a boat trip around Manhattan. We have been on the top of the Empire State Building, and we have eaten dinner in Chinatown. We have even been to a gospel service in Harlem. Awesome. Last night we were on the Times Square and lost three of our class. The teacher staged as cool a cucumber, and she was right. The three guys turned up at the hotel an hour later. They had been so busy looking up at the lights that they not see us walk down to the subway. See you soon. And next, the second one is the old colonel. I think I have had a very interesting life. I'm 73 now and I don't work anymore. I was in the army for 51 years. I retired when I was 69. I have been to so many countries that I can't remember all of them. I have been to Australia 6 or 7 times and to South Africa 3 times. I have also been once to Russia, but I didn't like it all. Too much cold for me. I have never been on television, but I have been on the radio once. It was a program about life in the military about 20 years ago. I met the Prime Minister on the same day. Actually, I have met a lot of famous people, members of the royal family, meet famous politicians, and also famous cinema and television personalities. I have never met the American president, Trump, which is a pity, because I have traveled a lot. I've seen a lot of wonderful things, and have also eaten and drank some strange foods and drinks. I ate cat and rat in India, and drank something called Merto on a little island in Italy many years ago. The third one is the present perfect man. Hello everybody, my family and my friends call me present perfect man because I'm very perfectionist and I like tidiness. I hate disorder and messy people. Please do not play the music so loud. I have studied a lot of science. I was a teenager computer engineer, English and German, and now I have started to work in a prestigious software firm in Malaga called Properly Software. I have met a new girl in this company. Her name is Lady Paz Continuous. She has worked in this company for 8 years. She's pretty and nice, and she is my age. But I haven't found the perfect woman yet. Have you? We have just gone to a restaurant for lunch. We are good friends and have decided to go on holidays together. Have you ever been to Africa? I have, but Lady Paz Continuous hasn't traveled much. And the last one is, this reading has many examples of the present perfect verb tense. Bob says, we need to make a decision on who we are going to hire for the new salesperson position. Darren says, I know there are a lot of good applicants. So far, we have interviewed 10 people and have looked at over 15 resumes. Bob says, well, let's take a look at some of the best and make a decision. Darren says, okay, the first person is Phil. He has worked as a salesperson for 10 years in both the United States and Canada. Also, he has been the manager of the sales department of a large auto parts company. Bob says, Sounds interesting, but has he ever worked in the food sales industry? Darren says, no, he hasn't. Bob, that might be a problem. We need someone with food experience. Darren, okay. What about Karen? She has worked in the food industry for 6 years. She has been a manager of a major supermarket and working in marketing for a large meat company. Bob, okay. Has she worked in international sales before? Darren, no. She has never worked in international sales. Bob, well, that could be a problem. This job will require a lot of international experience. I think we need someone who has worked in an international environment. Darren, well, what about Larry? We haven't met him yet, but his resume looks good. He has been a salesperson in the food industry for 30 years. He has lived in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. In the past 4 years, he has learned how to speak Spanish and French. Bob, wow, sounds great. Darren, the problem is we still haven't had an interview with him. Bob, well, let's get him in here and see what he has to say. No more. Bueno, profe, gracias por escucharme. Pues sí, me trae un poquito. Nervioso. Yo soy muy nerviosa. Y ya. Hasta luego, profe.